Welcome to the 8th episode of our Let's Play Clash of Clans series, where in our last episode, we ended up upgrading our Town Hall to Town Hall 10. Fast forward to today, I need to give you guys an update on my base. Now, I did tell you guys at the end of the last episode that it may take me a long time to knock out all the walls of my base. Fast forward to right now, yeah. Turns out knocking out the walls while watching football actually turns out to be pretty easy. Now, as for the rest of my base, the upgrades I started inside of episode number 7 did end up completing, which included the blacksmith, which we got 2 new items, and it looks like the metal pants, as well as the vamp stash. I'm going to avoid those for right now. And then I also did finish off my hero haul, so I have been upgrading my heroes. You can check my Barb Kings at 22, Arch Queen 13, and my Minion Prince at level 9. But otherwise, I just knocked out a lot of the boring upgrades in the base. I did upgrade, I think, all of my army camps, so overall feeling pretty good, but there is a lot to get done today. 3 big things I want to do in this episode include 1, taking care of the stones all over my base. 2, we do have an upgrade to do inside a builder base, which I'll save for our 60 seconds of builder base segment. And 3, yes, it is true. We are finally going to end up launching our clan inside of Clash of Clans, checking out the clan capital for the first time, and I still have not seen a single snippet of the clan capital, so I really don't know what to expect inside of it. So go ahead and sit back, go ahead and use code PAD, and let's play Clash of Clans, episode number 8. All right, so first things first, before we knock out the clan, let's go and take care of these stones because they have just been ruining my life, and I looked at all the comments and there were so many different opinions on what I should do. And I did finally end up making a decision, so let's start doing that right now. As you can see, I am not going to keep every single stone inside of this base. That would be ridiculous. I'm going to end up keeping 4 of the biggest stones in case I want to do something crazy with the 4 corners. And then taking a look at the rest, I only have like 2 of these medium stones, so I'll end up keeping those. And last but not least, for the small stones, we'll end up keeping 4 of those. I don't know, for some reason, I have to keep even numbers, but when I looked at the price for what it's going to take me to keep these stones, my mind was absolutely blown. So I can't believe we're doing this, but let's go and start using some of these shovels, which seem to take like $5 a pop. I'm literally spending more money on shovels in this game than I've spent on anything else so far. I'm gonna go ahead and take care of stuff that's closest to my base design just so I can end up maximizing the amount of space that I can use, because for right now, I do only have 4 shovels, I think. Let's take a quick look. All right, 5. So we have 5 shovels. Let's go and use this last one right now. I'll take care of this medium-sized stone right here, and for the rest of these stones, we'll just have to wait until we can buy more shovels. And of course, now with that, we do need a new base design. Boom. All right, base design in place. I still have some obstacles in the way, but it's just gonna have to do for now. But with that in place, let's go ahead and unlock our clan. We're gonna build the clan right now, and it's time for the big reveal. Drum roll, please. Let's officially announce the clan of this Let's Play Clash of Clans series. Boom. Feast your eyes on the Chief Crew. That is right. The Chief Crew, rocking our Tribe Gaming colors, is going to be the clan for this Let's Play Clash of Clans series. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm sure this clan is probably going to fill up and I'm going to have no idea what's going on, but we have a clan now, which means we did unlock the clan capital, which I still have no idea what it does, but there is this thing down here to click. Are you kidding me right now? Supercell, do you think this is funny? I guess we're not checking out the clan capital today. I don't know if adding capital gold does anything. Is this even helping right now? Am I wasting this? Well, all right. We have our clan. No one is here. I'm going to request troops into the ether. Let's just continue on with this episode. Now, this whole time, we haven't even been rocking any upgrades, which is sacrilegious. So let's go ahead and do our builders. Let's get that research potion going as well to maximize our speed. Lab is ready to cook. We have a lot to get done. I feel like we should probably spend some of this dark elixir, but I really don't know what actually has value. So I'm just going to stick with the troops. Let's go and get that P.E.K.K.A going to level 5. Taking a look at all of our builders right now, there is still a ton to get done and a ton of big upgrades as well that I want to make sure that we take out in a future episode. Let's go and speed through some of these quicker ones right now that I saved so we can keep raiding as we do some upgrades inside of this. Because yeah, now that the upgrades time takes so long, I can't actually even use a builder potion and make my way through so many upgrades that remain on my base. So with all those cooking, let's go and get to our tax right now and see if we can pick up some bonuses, some resources, and all of the above. But guys, it's safe to say that this episode is already off the rails with the clan capital not being unlocked. So we're just gonna have to make do with what we've got and try to figure it out as we go. So let's go. All right, I'm just gonna keep spraying and praying. I'm not even paying attention to what I'm doing right now. Again, we are using our natural hero levels for basically the first time in the game. Yes, in the last episode for a couple of minutes, we did it before we upgraded to Town Hall 10, but now we're playing all fair and square, which is a weird feeling. I'm used to just having my heroes maxed out, which of course I think I was getting like 40-40 for the latest Town Hall level that I have in the game. Now it's definitely a little bit different. It's definitely a little bit weird, but all right, 2 stars. I'm not even gonna waste myself with that. We have a reward to claim right now. By the way, I saw this and this completely blew my mind. This was new to me in the game. I had never opened a chest before until the meteor events, and then I started getting some of these random chests from destroying random buildings in Clash of Clans. Anyways, that was interesting. Let's go and take that right there. get back to attacking. These are very, very interesting times. Honestly, it was really funny seeing those chests because it just reminded me of Brawl Stars basically right away, as well as Clash Royale, which is funny because I feel like they've changed boxes and openings a lot inside of both of those games. So to see that inside of Clash of Clans, definitely a little bit different. But anyways, let's rock and roll. Let's start carving up this base. Gotta make sure we get that mystery item in the bomb tower. And I feel like I probably should have paid attention to those Inferno towers. I feel like my queen, I don't know if at this level, I'm going to be able to just one-shot those Inferno towers. I'm going to miss. Okay, so we didn't miss, but we didn't necessarily get what we wanted. All right, let's just make things happen right now. I'm already just completely spraying and praying. Dragon's going down. Didn't even pay attention to the corners, which is fine. Let's make moves inside of this base. Now, we did just unlock Witches and Golem inside of the game, so yes, you better believe the first Go Wee Wee and Go Wipe of this channel is coming very, very soon. For now, Dragon Spam's still been really good. A lot of comments have been talking about the, is it the Sneaky, the Super Goblin or something like that, being OP when it comes to farming. Can't wait to check that one out as well, but for now, Town Hall's gonna go down, Inferno Tower going down as well. So far, so good. Should be a pretty easy 3 on this base. And after a ring around the rosy of a cleanup, that'll be 3 stars. Let's get that reward and let's see what we get again. I wonder what the best reward is that you can get from one of these chests, by the way. Let me know in the comments. We're gonna get a steady soup. I don't know if that actually stacks with my lab, but we'll try it anyways. And also at our base, I did have a quick question that I just remembered, which was for the Builder's Apprentice. Is this actually worth it? Again, I got the lab assistant, which I sort of made fun of right away, which we probably should assign to that P.E.K.K.A. But for the Builder's Apprentice, 500 gems on this. I feel like I saw some comments saying that, yeah, it adds up over time and it's really, really good. But let me know in the comment section below. Is not only unlocking it, but is upgrading it worth it? Because I saw as well, yeah, for the lab assistant, 500 gems to upgrade, that's $5 a pop. And yes, I did just spend like 20 bucks on shovels, so who am I to judge? But let me know if it's worth it, because I don't want to do it if it's absolutely ridiculous. Back at base, one final question I had written down was actually in regards to the practices. Do you guys want me to do these practices in this Let's Play series? I told you I was going to do every single player attack, which I'm going to stick to in the end. And, you know, for the practices, yes, there's some good resources, but I don't know if I want to make you guys actually go through the pain of watching me do this in the end. It is interesting enough for some of these newer things I've never seen before, like the bats. But when it comes to some of the things that I saw at the beginning, like dropping balloons or something like that, I don't know if that's just going to make you guys suffer. Hit the comment section. You guys decide if it's worth knocking these out, even if I only show 20 seconds of each. Otherwise, I'll just do these off camera or maybe make the Chiefette do them or something. So drop a comment in the comment section below. Funny enough, this one is a little interesting because I've never actually used the bowlers before. I don't think it's out of Clash of Clans. I've seen them in competitive and I've seen them absolutely wreck bases when people use them to get to the core and they're just spraying boulders all over the place. Also, I do need to say that I love the bowler cosplays that I've been seeing on social media. Those are absolutely majestic. Bat spell's going down. This is basically the first time that I've used the bat spell in Clash of Clans as well. So, I mean, interesting enough for me. This is actually sort of useful. I don't even know what that clan castle looking thing is next to the king, by the way. I feel like I'm skipping so many things inside of the game. I'll just start freezing all over the place. Bats cleaning up left, right, and center. And yeah, praying there's not some sort of Seeking Air Bomb. That would be really troll if Supercell, by the way, made you do this entire bat dance and then just had like 10 Seeking Air Bombs at the end. That's enough trolling for this one. Let's get out of here, take our resources and leave and enjoy what we've got heading back to base. So still have some time cooking on those bomb upgrades. So let's get to our next battle where we have over 1 million of each. You love to see it. All right, I'm going to drop 3 of these. I sort of feel like maybe I should just drop my king in the center to wreck this other air defense. Let's see. All right, so 3 here, and then we'll do 3 right here. I guess I'll get that archer tower. All right, let's just go in. King's gonna go down. Let's get ready to rock and roll. Earthquake ability. We're gonna drop the queen on top of it, which makes absolutely no sense. We're even gonna drop some dragons. Should I just drop some dragons right in the center? Guys, did I make a big mistake right there? I don't know what it is. When you see a pocket open inside a Clash of Clans, something in your body urges you to deploy every single troop under the sun. That single target Inferno Tower is ruining my hopes and dreams. And yeah, I'm glad at least I'm gonna get this Wizard Tower. Safe to say that that was a little bit of bait. And these are the types of things we're just going to have to take our time learning in this Let's Play Clash of Clans series, guys. Don't take the bait. Don't always drop it in the pocket, because if you do, things may get uglier quicker than you think. Okay, so outside of the base, we have terrorized some of these storages. Town Hall still standing very mighty, which is impressive given that I dropped the dragons literally right on top of it. This little dragon that could at the very top trying to resurrect my honor by taking care of this storage as well as those full pumps. And somehow, some way, we actually came pretty close to still 3-starring this base. If we just had that Inferno Tower honestly eating up those dragons in the center, I should be able to fast forward and take care of this elixir. Let's see what we get from that chest, and hopefully it's something pretty juicy. All right, just over 1.6 million, not too bad. Let's take a look at that chest. Bang, 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 and Steady soup. It is soup season, guys. It's getting cold out there. Make sure you get your soup in the pantry. But all right, let's take a look. Yeah, I'll just pop both of these, get this going. Hero potion, sure, why not? I mean, I'm probably gonna forget to use this anyways. Although I do feel like I remember seeing comments of people telling me to sell those. Oh well, too late. Let's get back to rating. Let's see what we get, and then we should have the ability to do some upgrade. This already a super easy one off the jump. I'm just gonna go ahead and pop down some lightnings. Did that X on that box mean that you can't lightning those things and get credit? I don't really know. That would be devastating if so, but anyways, all cleared up. Let's go ahead and shoot the 8-ball corner pocket onto those Inferno Towers. Beautiful stuff. I probably should be lightning those in tandem with that Archer Queen arrow, so let's put that into the memory bank. 1 or 2 lightnings. Let's use the Archer Queen arrow and let's profit. And also let's see if we actually end up getting this. Okay, so yeah. The check mark means that you get it. All right, we're learning, guys. We're learning piece by piece, bit by bit. And ultimately, that does make sense that you can't actually just cheese with your lightning spells and pick up all the rewards in the game. Otherwise, this is one of those cheesy bases with basically maxed out walls and low upgraded defenses, but we still haven't figured out. This is 2 episodes in a row we've run into one of these. But ultimately, this should be enough to max out our gold storages. Elixir getting its way there as well. That's going to take us to 100%. Let's see what we've got inside of this chest. 1.4 million for resources, not too shabby at all. And pancakes. All right. We'll take use of that in a second. But it is time for everyone's favorite segment in this Let's Play Clash of Clans series. 60 seconds of Builder Base. Taking a look at my Builder Base, you can see that we have been cooking. We are at Builder Hall 8, and it is time to make our way all the way to Builder Hall 9. Let's go. Just over 3 million gold. We got all the requirements done. 4 days and 19 hours. Let's go ahead and get that one cooking, and let's wait 4 days and 18 hours right now. All right, fine. I'll just spend gems on it so I can see what it looks like. Boom! Builder Hall 9. Wait. There's another builder hall? I thought that was literally the last one in the game. Maybe that's just what you need to get the 6 builder hut, which everyone was talking about. Anyways, we're at Builder Hall 9, which means we did get, is it called Bob, B-O-B? Who is this guy? And I feel like from what I remember, this is the guy that gives you a builder. Bob Control is here, and we finally have the upgrade requirements we need for that 6 builder. I'm assuming in the game. I'm assuming it is this. First, we need to gear up 3 buildings in the home village. Second, we have to upgrade any troop to level 18. Third, we need to get any defense to level 9. And last but not least, we have to get our builder heroes to level 45. All right, to be honest, I thought I was close to done with builder base to get my 6th builder. That seems like that's going to be a bit of a grind. I've got a feeling that Bob did me absolutely dirty right there. So I'm just going to build these walls because these are free and that's literally the only thing that I can afford. I'm just going to upgrade my builder barracks, unlock the cannon card, and I will leave you guys to the comments telling me what I should prioritize in builder base. It sounds like there is a whole lot to do to get this 6th builder. So I'm going to keep slogging away piece by piece and let's see how long it takes to get that done. So back at base, we did free up one of our builders. Let's go ahead and get this archer tower cooking and taking a look at the rest. 30 minutes on this bombs mean that with our builder potion, we have time for another attack to get some elixir. Let's dive in and see what we can get. This one looks awfully juicy. 3 chests that we can end up getting, so I'm still just probably gonna knock out these air defense, I guess. Definitely could have been a little more efficient with how I dropped those, but anyways, let's go ahead and get our king ready to rock and roll, maybe even our queen as well. I mean, I probably should be prioritizing getting to these resources. I still want to drop a good bit of dragons just to make sure that we give ourselves a chance over there, but okay. Ladies and gentlemen, I think I just got cheesed right now. Dragon's still okay, but Eagle Artillery and Dragon in the clan castle? By the way, you guys told me that the Eagle Artillery was no longer in the game and merged with the Town Hall. I'm guessing that happens later on. I thought they actually had just deleted it straight up from the game, so that's a little bit weird. I did see for the new update, like you could merge Wizard Towers or something, so I'm guessing that's the interaction that happens to end up unlocking it inside of the game. Overall, though, we got destroyed, and we didn't even get the storage just because we focused so much on getting those boxes, so yeah. Let's pray that there's something good inside of these. First one is going to be another common. That's some gold. 463,000. Wait, why didn't I get all 3 of those? I still have 3 more to collect. Anyways, let's go ahead and get back to cooking some upgrades at base. Plenty of cannons to get done. It's funny, by the way, that the cannons are in the middle of this upgrade list, but they take way less time than some of these items you see at the bottom. I'll keep upgrading these. 4 hours a pop means that it shouldn't be too bad with our builder potion activated. Finally, room for some gold. Let's get back to battle. Next base up is a Town Hall 10 that is looking awfully juicy, so let's go ahead and get in. Air defense over here. Let's go ahead and tickle this one near the air sweeper first. This second one is near a wizard tower, so I assume that's the next best value. But that one did end up taking a 4th, which means that for our final one, I'm gonna go ahead and drop one on each of these. Let's go ahead and see if we can land this arrow after this hero hall goes down and targets onto this gold mine. Let's go. I promise Off camera, guys, my arrows have been sick. I don't know what happened there. I don't know why the presents went away again, by the way. I saw that, or the boxes in the base, or whatever you want to call them. I'm not getting flustered, you are, so let's just make our way into the center of this base. Plenty of air defense still remaining. Yeah, I wouldn't say that this attack is going into the Hall of Fame. Anyways, we've gotten most of the resources by now. I do think most was in the pumps and mines as well. You can see these 2 mines left, 220, means that they're probably all inside of there. Tesla's ravaging these dragons right now as they make their way towards the town hall. 1 dragon up top should be able to finish off these mines at the very least, but it looks like we should be able to clean up in the center. Dragons, of course, treating me very nicely ever since we unlocked them and upgraded them inside of Clash. And with the Archer Tower going down, this should be a clean, simple, and easy 3 after our dragons fly across the world to take care of these builder huts. That'll be 1.3 million in the bank, and this does remind me of a comment that someone dropped that I want to touch on in just a second. Legendary chest. Yo, that is dope. First hero skin unlocked on this account in the game, I guess, except for the one we got from the gold pass. That was pretty sick. Let me know if that was rare in the comments. I'm guessing that's probably the best thing you can get from a box, but all right. Someone kept telling me to use 2 rows for my deployments. Let me know if I'm being trolled or if this is a good thing to do in the comments, but let's try another attack with that in place, because that definitely is going to feel a little strange, but I do feel like I can't even see the base when I use that. What in the world? All right, this feels a little bit better at the normal icon size with the double deployment bar, but I feel like since we are using mass dragons, which generally we don't have a lot of things you're actually using for this. Those are terrible lightnings, by the way. I just don't know if we need to use it for this specific army composition. So let's just get after it. Barb King there. I'm gonna drop all of our dragons. I really just find myself just dropping my troops wherever those boxes are, especially after getting that legendary. Let's go and drop our queen and clean this one. All right, now we're being trolled. I don't understand what's going on right now. I thought for sure we would get, I mean, do we have to use troops? What is going on? Arrow gonna blast its way through the base. King is just punching walls left and right. I'm gonna stop pretending that I know what I'm doing with those chests, and I'm just gonna enjoy them when I get them and continue getting legendaries and continue getting skins. Regardless of all of that, this is still gonna be fine. 3 stars for this base. In fact, all the dragons still look like they're alive. I feel like for now, I'm gonna stick to the single deployment bar. The moment we start getting crazier and we have 4 heroes, 10 spells, 10 troops, and all of that, we will definitely bring it back. But for now, let's keep it simple. All right, back to our reward. Let's see what we get. It was a common, and we are gonna get the Mighty Morsel. Let's swap that deployment bar back to normal, and taking a look at our upgrades, still plenty cooking. Let's get back to battle. We have found the jackpot of elixir right now, which is perfect given that we're pretty close to maxed out inside of our storages. Lots of HP sitting on a lot of these defenses, so we're gonna have to be careful. Storage is obviously gonna be juicy. Honestly, most of this stuff is on the outside of the base, so I don't know if going for 3 is really the move. Let's go ahead and lightning here so we can make sure we take care of the sweeper at least. Same thing on this side, and 1 more right here. Now, I probably should have checked to see exactly what was inside of those collectors, pumps, and all the above, but instead, it's just gonna be pure king time. Let's go ahead and get him raged up and take out those walls, and hopefully that queen, 1 dragon up top, 1 down here, and then let's spray and officially pray, with the keyword being on the prey right now. I didn't even line up what I want to get done with my archer queen and her arrow. I'm just going to leave her be and just start smacking away these elixir collectors. That is really the name of the game for this base. We just want to get so much of that elixiry goodness. Looks like there was a gold mine left up top, so we're going to take care of those. And archer queen did pop her ability. She's going to swing around and take out those mines. But overall, we're good. We are maxed out for our storages. That is a juicy 1.4 million. We'll leave him the rest. We won't take it from his base. Let's head back and see what we got and see if we can do some upgrades. All of our builders were still busy, so I ended up taking care of 2 cannons so we can get to some of the big upgrades we want to get done inside of today's video. The Dark Barracks needs to get leveled up, and let's go ahead and get our boulder. Yes, Supercell, you teased me with that attack to where now I want to get it done, and we can also upgrade our Inferno Tower right now to the next level, taking out a good chunk of our resources. Back to raids. All right, next base up looks pretty familiar to one that we actually just tagged recently. Honestly, it feels like the one where we just went ahead and dropped all of our dragons in the center. Let's not repeat that mistake. Let's drop 3 lightnings right here. We will take care of that air defense in the wizard tower, plus the sweeper. The other sweeper towards the top, we're not going to worry about. I feel like this Inferno Tower must be pretty low, by the way. Let's see if we can actually line up our queen's arrow to take that out. I feel like I'm not going to be able to hit everything, but at the very least... Oh. We did hit everything. Let's rock and roll. Everything down, left, right, and center. Want to make sure we take care of those question mark boxes. I don't even know what they're called. I'm making it up as we go in this video. King is down and dragons are raiding down on this base. And guys, it's time to talk about the fact that we are almost to the point of progress in this game to where we were when we stopped playing this game 10 years ago. My account is a Town Hall 11 that I created back in 2012. And this account is already a Town Hall 10 steaming its way towards Town Hall 11. It is crazy. It is mind-blowing. I've been checking out my old account recently. I've got plans to play play it, don't you worry. There will definitely be at least a special video coming out for that sometime in the future, but for now, it is pretty nuts that we are just shortly into this Let's Play Clash of Clans series. Plus, I've spent so little in this account compared to the other account where there was a whole lot of money put into it just to get it to Town Hall 11, but I'm not complaining. It's just crazy. It blows my mind that things are going by so fast, and honestly, part of it makes me a little bit sad. I feel like I really enjoy, you know, the tan colored town halls, the simplicity of the game and just farming at early levels, so I hope that magic doesn't go away. I'm still having so much fun right now. I'm playing a ton off camera, as you can tell by builder base at the very least. But yeah, I'm just excited to see what happens, and it's crazy to believe that this has already come so far. Thanks to everyone who's watching this series and enjoying it, by the way, and hopefully you guys have reignited your love for Clash as well. And speaking of love, Chief Cat did just break into the room now, which she is always welcome to do. She is the MVP of this channel. 1.2 million in resources. Let's go and see what we get from this chest. I think we maxed out our luck with that legendary, so I will take your 400,000 elixir because I can even use that right now inside of the game, which is great. And also taking a look at the top left, we do need to claim some of these achievements. Gold Grab and Elixir Escapade, by the way, I feel like those took me so long to actually get on my other account. Once again, it's mind-blowing how quick you can actually progress through the earlier town halls right now. 100 gems for that achievement, very nice. Let's go and take out another base right now. Let's take a look at Tasik. A lot of resources, but basically all of the storages and collectors on the outside. Gonna have to one-hand this one as I'm assaulted by Chief Cat. Let's go ahead and just take out, I feel like we should probably just take out maybe at least one of these air sweepers. That was probably a bad decision. I'm gonna tickle those air defense so I can at least use my queen and hopefully line up a good arrow. I am literally being attacked right now. I can't even see my deployment bar. I should have used the double deployment bar. And all right, let's see. What have you done to me? Guys, I don't want this to become the new Rocket on my channel. I swear off camera, I am going crazy when it comes to my arrows, but something is just not connecting right when it comes to videos. That one you can blame on Chief Cat at the very least. So anyways, we just wanted to pillage everything on the outside of this base, making this one an easier one. We will leave the center of the base to do its own thing. Looks like all the storage has basically gone down. 2 elixir storages left to take care of, plus these gold storages on the bottom left as well. This town hall should go down soon, giving us the 2 stars. Let's get out of here with our pride intact. 1.4 million, and we still have room in our storages for yet another attack. Another perfect base to take on. This one is more elixir than gold, which is great, taking a look at what we need from our raid. Let's go and drop some lightnings right here to take care of this air defense, plus that sweeper. I don't think I can actually reach the sweeper plus the air defense from this one. That was a waste. So let me go ahead and crank this one down right here. That should take that down to 0. And all right, I guess we're just going to go in and fight that Inferno Tower at the very end. This is probably going to be a bloody battle. Let's see if it works out. All right, dragons being sprayed and prayed. By the way, I don't know if like dragons clump together or spread a little bit apart is the best when it comes to getting max value side of the game. I tried to use my arrow on the queen, by the way. I've never tried that before. I don't think that works. Dragons have reached the center, at least some of them, and my king and my queen walking all around the outside is sort of interesting, actually. Especially if I can take care of this, it'll bring my heroes hopefully to the center. Queen's getting a little bit distracted right now. Inferno Tower locking on to these dragons. It is a complete nightmare on the outside of this base, but we did still get plenty of resources, plenty of dragons on the bottom, by the way, bottom right. That's where they've been hiding this entire raid. King still just destroying everything in sight, and I have a feeling that these dragons probably have a pretty good chance of cleaning up as long as that Inferno Tower goes down, which it does. Doesn't matter how we do it right now at the early levels, it's just about getting the job done, but we are definitely going to have to clean up our strategy when Clan Wars comes to this series, or else things are going to get pretty ugly pretty quick. Last 3 upgrades are getting completed as we speak, both cannons going down, so let's go and get this Dark Spell Factory upgraded to give us the Bat Spell again. Bat Spell, I mean, seems like one of the craziest, most fun strategies and spells you can use in the game, also seems the most difficult, so I definitely want to use it. We're going to use a lot of practice, and let's also pick up the Clone Spell. Oh man, I mean, I don't even know how the Clone Spell works. I remember testing it for the first time at Supercell HQ when I had already stopped posting Clash on my channel. Definitely interesting stuff, and finally we have the barracks to get up to level 12 with the Miner. Okay, I've seen Miner in competitive Clash. I've seen it sort of use like the Hog Rider effectively, more or less inside of it, so maybe that's exactly how it works. Let's get that cooking, and those are 3 absolutely massive upgrades that we're going to be able to hop into in our next episode of Let's Play Clash of Clans. I am absolutely stoked. That wraps up episode 8 of our Let's Play Clash of Clans series. Thank you guys for watching till the end, enjoying and supporting the series. Make sure you guys use code PAD in the shop, and until episode number 9, I will see you guys later. Peace out. I will never forgive you for what you did to me with that arrow on camera.